Okay, so we all take showers, right? It's just part of the day. But what if I told you that your daily shower is actually this incredible untapped wellness tool? That just by turning the dial a little to the left or a little to the right, you could totally change your mood, help your circulation, and even get a better night's sleep. Yeah, today we're gonna get into the really cool science behind all this thermal therapy.
So that brings us to the big question, right? Hot or cold? Which one is it? Is there even a right answer? Well, it turns out that shower temperature, yeah, it actually matters a lot. It can affect, everything from your skin to how stressed you feel. And believe me, the answer is not as simple as one is good, one is bad.
All right, let's start with the one that I know makes most of us just cringe, the cold shower. But hang with me here. What if embracing that chilly water for just a couple of minutes could be one of the best things you do for your body all day? Seriously, let's dive into the pretty amazing power of a cold rinse. Now, just so we're on the same page, when I say cold, I'm not just talking about not hot. We're talking a pretty specific range, somewhere between 50 and 60 degrees Fahrenheit. That's properly cold. It's a real shock to the system. But that's the point. It's that exact temperature that triggers some pretty incredible things inside your body. So what's the first place you'll notice a difference? Your skin and your hair. That cold water actually helps to tighten up your pores for a bit. And what that does is it seals in all the good stuff, the natural oils your body produces. So the result? Your skin stays more hydrated and your hair can look shinier and healthier. Honestly, if you've got dry skin, this could be a total game changer.
But okay, it's not just skin deep. The real magic is happening inside. That initial shock, that jolt of cold, it sends this wave of electrical signals straight to your brain. And that kicks off the release of these amazing mood-boosting chemicals, things like noradrenaline and beta-endorphins. It's kind of like a natural mood lift, Some even say it's got an antidepressant effect and might even give your immune system a little boost.
You ever wonder why a cold shower wakes you up faster than anything else? Well, that jolt basically puts your body on high alert for a second. It's like a mini fight or flight moment. Your heart starts pumping faster, your blood circulation gets a huge kick, and your metabolism even gets a little temporary boost. It's seriously the best natural energy drink you can find, and bonus, no caffeine crash later. Okay, but here's a really important thing to remember. Let's keep things in perspective. These benefits are absolutely real, but a cold shower is a supplement. It's not a magic bullet. It's not going to replace going to the gym or seeing a therapist or having a solid skincare routine. Think of it as one more awesome tool you can have in your wellness toolkit. All right, enough shivering. Let's crank up the heat and talk about something we're all a little more familiar with, that amazing, comforting feeling of a hot shower. And it's not just a nice little luxury, That soothing steam has some real, serious benefits for your body and your mind. It's all about unwinding and getting a deep clean. So for your skin, a hot shower does pretty much the exact opposite of a cold one. It opens up your pores. And that is great for flushing out all the gunk and dirt that gets trapped in there during the day. And then there's that feeling. We all know it, right? When that warm water hits your tight shoulders after a long day. It's just an incredible way to soothe those tired muscles and let your whole body and mind just relax. And it doesn't even stop there. We all know a warm shower about an hour or two before bed can help you sleep better. But did you know it can also help with stiff joints and might even be good for your cardiovascular health? It's just the perfect way to signal to your body that it's time to get ready for a deep, restful night.
Okay, a little word of warning though. It's tempting to stay in that steamy paradise forever, but you really want to keep it to around 20 minutes max. If you go much longer, you could end up irritating your skin, or if the water's super hot, you could even risk a burn. So yeah, with hot showers, moderation is absolutely key.
Okay, so we've made the case for Team Cold, and we've made the case for Team Hot. Now it's time for the showdown. Let's put them side by side and really figure out which one you should be choosing, depending on what you need. And this chart just lays it all out perfectly. You can see right away, there's no single winner here. It's all about what you're trying to achieve. Look at muscle soreness. If you just had a killer workout, cold is going to help with inflammation. But if your muscles are just tight and tense, hot is better for relaxing them. See how that works? For stiff joints, hot is soothing. Cold can be kind of harsh. For energy, you want cold. For sleep, you want hot. It's not about which one is best overall. It's about which one is best for you in this exact moment. All right, this is the most important part. How do you actually use all this information? The whole point is to stop thinking of your shower as just, something you have to do, and start seeing it as this amazing tool for your own wellness. Let's figure out your perfect shower routine. And it's actually super simple. It's just 2 steps. First,
Just ask yourself, what's my goal? Am I trying to wake myself up for a big day? Or am I trying to relax before I go to sleep? And second, think about your body. Are you dealing with a sore muscle from the gym? Or maybe you've got some stiff joints? Your answers to those two questions will tell you exactly which way to turn the faucet.
Let's make this super clear with a couple of examples. Imagine an athlete who just twisted their ankle. Their best bet? A cold shower. It's going to help reduce all that inflammation and swelling. Now, picture someone who has arthritis. For them, a hot shower is the way to go, because that warm water is way easier on their bones and can even help with mobility. See? Totally different situations, totally different needs, and a totally different perfect shower for each.
And this quote just sums it all up, doesn't it? Knowing the type of effect you hope to achieve before deciding where to turn the shower faucet is important. The magic isn't just hot or cold water. It's about being intentional. When you know why you're turning that dial, your shower stops being a chore and it becomes this really powerful act of taking care of yourself.
So there you have it. You are now officially armed with the science of the shower. You know how to use that little dial as a tool to wake you up, to calm you down, to help you heal. The power is quite literally right there in your hand. So my only question for you is, tomorrow morning, which way are you going to turn the dial?